Hello guys, this is like take 3 at this point. Hello guys, again, welcome back to my journal. It's been a while. And I want to talk about something I've recently purchased that is probably one of my most favorite things I've purchased in a long time. This gorgeous iPad, this gorgeous being. I love this thing, okay? I call her Honey. So, hey everybody, meet Honey. Honey, meet my fans. Yeah, right? You're talking? Anyways. This is Honey. She's my iPad. It's awesome. I've been using it everywhere from like university to like going with friends even, going to coffee shops. It's my go-to tool. I take it everywhere. I do all my homework in it. For what I use it for, it works really well. It's a really great piece of technology that I love. K Digital Studio did a video on how her iPad is her computer. It's this video right here. I'll leave it linked in the description. And yeah, basically I was inspired by that video because since March that I've got this iPad, I use it all the freaking time. Now everyone has different uses for different types of technology, right? Like if you have a laptop, you probably use it for like specific programs, editing videos, or whatever. But if you have an iPad, you probably use it for like note-taking, for digital art, and all that kind of shenanigans. Again, you can't access all the software in the universe with your iPad, but it is still a very useful tool. Now I'm going to tell you the 3 ways that I use my iPad because nowadays my iPad has become like my #1 computer and I didn't think it was going to become that. I was just thinking of using it to draw and then it ended up becoming like my personal journal now. So let's talk about the 3 ways that I use my iPad. Starting with, I love to use my iPad for university. I use it a lot for school and for my projects. It's a really useful tool. I have all the university pages in it so that I never miss a beat. I also use Google Chrome in this so I can research easily and do stuff and notes. And I have all my notebooks and notes from all my classes on my iPad using GoodNotes 5, which is super useful, super handy, and I love it. The second way that I use my iPad that just adds to my life is through meditation and journaling. I didn't think I was ever going to use my iPad for meditation journaling because I don't like mixing things. Like if I'm going to use it for work, it's going to be for work. But then I started writing my thoughts on this iPad and I ended up becoming addicted to writing on my iPad in general. So now I use my iPad also as a journal and I use it as my meditation tool. So every morning I go downstairs, I pick up my iPad and I pick up my Bible and I sit down and I meditate for like 45 minutes and I use my iPad to write all my thoughts in, which is really useful for me. The third and last use for it, of course, is for all my social media content and my drawings. I'm using my iPad to start kind of a portfolio of my own, which I might make a video on in the future, who knows? That thought is left in the air, we'll never know. But but yeah, I use it to draw and make all of my art and drawings. If you don't follow me already on Instagram, I've been posting there a lot recently because I'm addicted to this thing. So I've been posting a lot of art and fan art and like all kinds of stuff, and I really love drawing, and the iPad has made me fall in love with drawing again. It's such a beautiful tool. Now I'm gonna give you guys a little tour through my iPad, so cue the card for the tour. This is my iPad. It's covered with all these random stickers because I think it kind of like gives off my personality. There's some Disney stickers here. I have a really cool unicorn sticker here and stuff. These ones I got from like an artist. I'll leave her link in the description. She's on Instagram. She's awesome. And there's all the other stickers I bought. This one's my mom gave to me, and there's like a lot of like fun stuff here. And this cover I got from Amazon. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description. But yeah, my iPad, by the way, for those asking, is the iPad Air 4. And I also use the Apple Pencil 2 because this one is an excellent tool. If you can afford to get both, I absolutely recommend it because it's the best experience to have both. This is my lock screen. Just a little quote from a song, a worship song that I love. It says, "When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace." So this is my home screen. The background image is just the ocean because it reminds me a lot of God. And here we have, well, first and foremost, all my percentages for my technology, my phone, my Apple Pencil, and if I ever connect to my AirPods, which I usually have here, they'll appear on the screen. Like if I do this, yeah, you can see the percentage of the case I have here on this side. I have Gmail. I opened this one specifically because I like seeing my emails here on the screen. I have my Notion. I might make a separate video tour on that, but just to give you a little preview, here's my Notion. I call it my agenda because it's where all my content is. I have 2 of my current projects, my routine. I have all my posting and social media. Then I have my calendar. Then I have podcasts, Spotify. I have Google Chrome. I use the most, actually. I don't use Safari. I use Google Chrome the most to browse. Then I have my GoodNotes, and these are all the notebooks I have. The ones with the color cover on the bottom are the ones that I use for university. I also have this one for meditations. I have this one for ideas and stuff. This one's like a personal night journal that I have. And then I have all these 2 folders of just random stuff I downloaded with time. So yeah, that's my GoodNotes. Then I have my time thingy. I don't know how you call this, but where you can see how much time you spend on certain applications and stuff, just to remind me that I should stop spending so much time on certain applications like YouTube and stuff. And Procreate, which I'm obsessed. As you can see, I have all my projects in here. I have a ton of drawings, all my worship art here. I have a bunch of fan art here that I've created, and I also have a bunch of illustrations here. As you can see, I'm obsessed. And then I have Notion. I have Notion twice because I like having both options. Usually I'll always consult this one, but I like having it here in case if I have to go and check things from my Notion stuff. Pinterest, love Pinterest. Teams, because I used it for university. So I have Teams right there. I also have the Spotify app here. I have my Google apps, which is just Gmail. Don't pay attention to my emails, I'm sorry. This probably makes a lot of people really mad, but yeah, I have a lot of unread emails. Don't pay attention to that. Docs, because I use that a lot for projects. When I have to work with classmates, we work a lot on Drive and Docs, so I have those 2 on demand. Then I have all my productivity apps, and I guess productivity in terms of my workflow. So I have Pages, PowerPoint, Canva, iMovie, YouTube Studio, and YouTube, which I don't use this YouTube app actually that much. I actually prefer the option of going into the browser. If you go to a separate browser and you choose a video, and to not get in trouble. So when you open a video here, you have this little button on the side, and I usually use this function a lot more than I use the actual YouTube app because I can just get off of the browser. And if I'm working on something, I can easily have my video on the side. So I don't use the YouTube app as much. I might just use it to upload videos because that's my only way to upload YouTube videos. Oh, and photos. Lots and lots of photos. Here I just have some miscellaneous apps that I like to use, like the weather. I like to know. These are some shortcuts. I don't usually use them, but I like the Shazam shortcut the most, I think. Then I have all the Apple apps, Basics, Podcasts, App Store, iTunes. My books, I only have a few books here, not really that interesting. Camera, Zoom. I also have all these miscellaneous apps that I don't really use. I don't use the Find Me. I have it because, I don't know, maybe I'll lose my phone and I need something to find it. I have the voice memos that I don't use, but I keep it just in case. FaceTime, clock, notes. Notes I do use, but only for quick notes. Really, I don't take notes on the Notes app. I actually just use GoodNotes instead. And then I have Twitter. I like to check Twitter on my iPad. It actually looks really nice. I like how Twitter looks on the iPad. I like to just check what's trendy. And to finish it off, I just have my streaming apps. These are the streaming services I watch currently, which is Prime Video, Disney Plus, and Netflix. And the only game that I have on my iPad, because the only game that I'm actually capable of playing on this iPad, is Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley. That's the only game I have on the iPad because it relaxes me, and when I play it, it's just fun to have on the iPad. It works really well. So that's that. So yes, my iPad has become my new computer now. I take it everywhere with me, and I even bought accessories for it. If you have an iPad yourself, what do you think? Do you agree? Or do you just use your iPad for a specific thing? And if you don't have an iPad, tell me what's your favorite app to use in your day-to-day life. I want to know, because maybe I might download it on my iPad, who knows? We'll see. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, as well as comment, and yeah, stick around for more. I'm planning on rebranding a little, so my videos will be a little bit different topics, different ideas, but make sure to stick around, drink coffee, be healthy, and see you soon for a new video. Bye. It's actually a really good cup of coffee.